The championship pool now set. 8 of Canada's top teams battling for the 4 playoff spots at the Brier.
Pickett moved the Redstone.
Back, he got it. Bang!
Oh, what a shot.
Run it back. Oh, gone! It was a perfect round robin for Kevin Koe's Alberta team. 7 games, 7 wins. Can Koe now continue his march to a 4th title? Brendan Bottcher won the wild card game, has been aces ever since. 6-1 has wild card poised to be the Kings of Brandon. Wild card, Alberta, draw 16 next. As we continue on with the Tim Hortons Brier from Brandon at Keystone Center, Westolo Place. Round robin actually in the group play wound up last night in our featured game, Ontario against BC. Scott McDonald, his team from Kingston, Jim Cotter out of Vernon. And this was in the 10th. And McDonald, this is, a team of rookies from the Cataraqui named Kingston, has a chance to win it here. And when they settle, those are the 2 winning points as Ontario picks up the win over BC. Elsewhere on the ice, it was another win for Alberta, looking so good. Team Canada as well, and New Brunswick picks up the win over Northwest Territories. So in group play, and we always think there's going to be tiebreakers, but there was none on Pool A and none on Pool B. So those are the 4 teams that advance. And remember, you take your record with you into the Great 8, the championship round. So look at the difference there. You've got 4, and there's a gap of 2 games with Manitoba, Ontario, Saskatchewan, and British Columbia, all at 3 losses. You'd have to think right now they are always in a must-win as they go into this 4-game round robin over the last couple of days. We say hello, Canada, and welcome back to Brandon on this Thursday afternoon. 2 more days of round robin play, and of course the final 4 and the championship weekend. Cheryl Russ alongside. Alberta 7-0. Hey, that's great, but there are people who look at Kevin Koe and go, I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know how good you have to be. Kevin Koe curled 85% in the round robin. He's undefeated, and yet people are still asking what's wrong with Kevin Koe. I'd say nothing. I think Kevin just needs to get his interest, his curiosity. He needs to get up, and now that he's in the championship round, you will see that his interest is peaked. The one thing he's going to need because of his aggressive style of play is a big game from Colton Flash. He's going to set up those angles, and he needs Colton to make those big run backs.
Russ, we forget that wild card actually played their way in. Brendan Bottcher, last year's runner-up, had to win last Friday night.
Yeah, they've only got the 1 loss. I could argue they're undefeated. To win that wild card game, sudden death game, to get yourself in the Brier is so emotional. Most of these teams out here at 2-3 weeks off to let that digest, percolate, and get ready for the Brier. They got up the next morning, played on an extremely different ice surface, a lot more curl, a lot slower against the buzzsaw Northern Ontario. I give them a pass on that one. 6 straight since then, 88% in the last 4. They're right where they need to be. If Brendan can read the ice as quick as he did in that wildcard game, he can win this one.
All right, we're down. The cut has been made. We're down to the final 8. All of these teams still with that, their eyes on the prize, the Arkells.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of curling Canada. The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. By World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And by New Holland, #TogetherBlue.
All right, so here we go. We're down to the final 8, and our featured game to get it going. The It's Alberta against Team Wildcard. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Alberta, they hail out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary. Skipped by Kevin Cooey, Ben Hebert, Colton Flash, and VJ Neufeld. Team Wildcard out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. Last year, runners-up. Skipped by 26-year-old Brendan Botcher with Carrick Martin, Brad Thiessen, and Darren Moulding. Alberta has won the draw to the button, so they will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones. Botcher in wild card will play the yellow. He has his brush down just outside the edge of the 8. And to get us underway, the Botcher lead is Carrick Martin.
Halfway.
Hard for line.
Tight. Line's good.
Line's good.
Tight.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Half.
That's right there.
These teams
Mark. Very
have
good.
only met 5 times this season, and Kevin has a little bit of the edge. It's 3-2 for Team Alberta, Kevin Cooey's team.
Botcher's 1-0 at the Brier against Kevin, so that's something
Wait
to build
only.
on.
Line's
And
perfect. Wait only.
these teams, as we said in the opening, is
Look there,
steadily
guys.
improved from that terrible first game.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say the same about Alberta. I don't think they're trending up. They've been a little bit spotty, inconsistent. I do think it does really go to Kevin's interest. He seems to always have that ability to bring his game late in an event.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game now. We'll start with Team Wildcard.
Well, with Kevin, I'm saying tough draws. He has missed 2 or 3 uncharacteristic shots that were, you know, top full 8-foot type thing that he normally makes. Could be lack of concentration, as Cheryl says. And molding into a winger, Daryl Moulding, we always talk about his attitude and how he's infectious and helps the team. He can curl. He's 85% this week, but the guy's going against BJ Neufeld's 87, so he's going to have to bring it up another notch.
Hard, Brad, you got it.
Clean.
And by they are.
Get it out.
And tap it back. And is it enough to push it out the back? And sure enough, great weight. So let's take a look now, the keys for Alberta.
Well, you have to be aware of the big ends by Wildcard. They've scored 4 3-enders and 4 4-enders, and I think it's the ability to set up those angles really well. And then Brendan Botcher comes up with that big shot late in the end. And Brad Thiessen himself has a 9% edge on Colton Flash, and it's been in the hitting department. So we need to see something from Colton where he's making those runbacks to save the setup ends.
Keys of the game brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Wasn't going to kill it, I don't think. Nice shot, Ben. That's good.
Good call, Koo.
Really good.
Playing the tick out of the gate.
I think it was the audible. I think they were trying to sneak by tight, but it just superb weight control by Ben. They were either going to bump it dead on out or do that.
Well, and I think that's the option you always have with that shot. You know, when you're playing the come around, as long as the skip's on the same page and you don't overthrow it,
And
Plan B is pretty great.
And most players do overthrow, don't they?
Line's a little tight.
Brad Thiessen's had an exceptional week.
Tight. Halfway tight.
We just need it to stop. We need it to stop. We need
That's
it
what
to
you
stop.
noticed in the stats, wasn't it? That was the glaring difference of all 8 curlers was at that second stone position.
Yeah, when you looked at all 4, it was Alberta had the edge at lead, at third, and at skip, but it was at that second position that Brad Thiessen was had the edge over Colton.
Yeah, 7%, that's a lot this after 7 games. That tells a bit of a story. I think they hit the back one first. They might be able to wiggle into the rings.
Whoa. Yep. Yep.
Colton Flash.
Whoa, whoa.
Ebert picks him up.
Oh, like that.
Punch it.
And here it
great shot.
comes. And that one over there hit, so you can kick that one away.
That's a great sign because you mentioned in the car on the way over here that out turn down that spot. He missed the game we covered, the TV game. He must have missed that 6 times wide.
Yeah, always wide.
Good shot, Flash.
So obviously corrected whatever it was at this point. You develop habits on tour and on different ice surfaces, and you can get away with that on this style of ice or that style of ice, but on Jamie's ice, he really rewards a clean throw to the broom. You can't have any back motion.
Yep. Yep. Hard, 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 hard.
Big shot.
It's a good shot.
I don't like that.
I can roll low towards his.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Nose is okay.
Yeah, nose is fine.
Both these teams coming in, this is going to be what's going to be interesting with this game because both teams come in scoring a lot, and like 9 points, a little bit over 9 points on average per game. But neither give up a lot, so who's going to win that battle?
Hard.
A little down.
Whoa. Hard. Yep. Hard.
I got a penny.
Hard.
BJ Neufeld
Hard. Hard.
against the grain, gets one,
Pretty good.
Well, that's okay right there.
and rolls it over.
Good shot, Flash.
So this is Bottcher team, his last year's runner-up, as we say good afternoon to Kathy Gauthier. And when you look at Darren Moulding, last year, of course, Alberta champion, was wearing the Wild Rose. Today and this week, he's the wild card.
Well, and he said he actually feels a little bit sad today as he takes on Alberta and wearing those jackets that mean so much. They are 4 Alberta men. They live about an hour and a half from each other. And he said the pride in Alberta, well, it's pretty strong. I also talked to him about if he feels any extra pressure this year, given that final appearance last year. He said 2.5 years ago, if anyone had said to me I would get to play in a Brier once in my lifetime and win one game, I would have said bring it on. And because of what happened last year and how strongly he believes this team will hoist that trophy one day, he said he just allows him to play free.
Well, the pressure really for him was stretching out the underwear and shirts this week because he didn't pack a lot. They didn't know if they would play on, of course, in that wild card game. So while the others did bring extras, he had to go to the store to buy enough clothing now to get him through the week.
He must have thought it was bad luck to plan to be here for the week. So
You think it'd be the reverse. It's like you step up to that part 3 with a pond and you pull out the old golf ball in case you hit a bad one, as opposed to. It's surprised they let him do that.
BJ Neufeld, Alberta with the
Yep.
hammer here in this first.
Hard.
And going to get it. Sure enough, he does. But it sets them up now for Alberta to possibly blank here with Last Rock.
it's such a great story with Darren Moulding. It really is. I've known Darren for years, and he had to step away more so from the game because of work and family commitments, and I don't know somebody that loves the game more than Darren. And so when this opportunity came up, he's embracing every second of it, and you can just tell by his attitude on the ice.
Well, he makes ice during the winter at a couple of clubs, and then during the better weather months, he's a roofer. Oh.
Yeah, he doesn't take a lot for granted.
Stay down, stay down.
Yep. Whoa, yep.
Hard.
Hard, Klaus.
Hard second.
Whoa, whoa. Rolled a bit.
Good shot. What each?
Medium.
Yeah. Give me a titch less than that.
Clean down.
Yep.
Feel like I'm listening to a cooking show. Just a titch or a pinch.
Clean.
Good sprout here. Yep.
Shot.
It's good.
There
Good
we go. An hour later, we have a cake. It's funny, we've heard some interesting. What did we hear in the Scotties? Comfy weight. I'd never heard comfy weight before.
Scooch.
Oh, yes. You know who that was Heather Nedowin. Used to, I think, may have been the first one to use that.
Yes.
Scooch it over.
I think you're right.
And then she, in fact, would start to slide sideways.
She'd scooch.
Scooch over.
Yeah, right.
Wasting no time. Up and down the sheet now after that double was made by BJ Neufeld and Brendan Bottcher. Remarkable when you think about it. They went 3-8 2 years ago. Then last year they went to the final, and now here they are as team wildcard and among the top 4.
Good shot.
It's a lot of success in a short period of time, but they work hard at the game.
It's
All
his.
four.
It's his maturity, though. I think. I mean, I would suggest to you he's mature beyond his years when it comes to the curling game.
Well, and I think he's followed the same path a bit as Gushue. I think you could catch him on some strategy errors for a few years, and now you just don't get those opportunities from Brendan. He knows the game well, doesn't make many mistakes.
Vic and I covered Botcher at the junior, and I remember saying he plays a man's game, even though he's a junior, and that was his advantage, and they were the best team there.
Hard! Wait up! Go, 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 go!
That was 2012 when they won the Canadian and World Junior Championship. So a blank will go on the board. It's the Grade 8 first round robin draw. Center line goes up, corner from Alberta, and around goes the Botcher lead Karrick Martin. As we welcome you back on this Thursday afternoon, we are in Brandon, third time the Tim Hortons Brier has been held here, 8th overall in Manitoba. Al Hackner won at 82, Ernie Richardson at 63. So after that blank, Alberta once again has last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Red Stones. Remembering now that we are crossing over, so you will now play the 4 teams in the opposite pool, and you also carry your record with you. So again, here are 2 teams at 3 losses. We know that 4 very rarely gets you something. Sheet B is our featured game. Northern Ontario against British Columbia. He's looked very sharp, Brad Jacobs out of Sault Ste. Marie and Team Canada, 2-time defending champion. And of course, is Brad Gushue as he plays Manitoba's Mike McEwen. Those teams just at the top there with no losses or 1 loss, they just have that little bit of wiggle room. There's no wiggle room here for these 2 teams at 3 losses. And it is Ontario that does have the last rock. So getting ready to throw, this is Scott McDonald Kingston.
And he is facing 2 after Kirk Myers hit and stuck 2 in the forefoot on his final stone. There is no double to bring extra points in. Needs to get to the nose, cannot afford to roll.
Hard to hit it.
West Forget, get off that guard.
Wow.
Oh boy, it hung out there, and he moved it far enough, he did. So it'll be a steal of 1 for Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan champions out of the Nutana in Saskatoon, skipped by Kirk Myers.
Well, you just saw Colton Flash attempt a run-back double, and those are the shots we typically see him make, but he stuffed it. So now you give Wildcard a chance to come right around and set up. Just a little off on the out turns.
Curling. Whoa, we're still by. Close. Whoa, we're still by. We're just still by. For weight. Just for weight. We got room. It's a good shot, Brad. Very nice.
Real nice,
14-6.
Brad.
And then that ability to go right around, take advantage of that. I'll try to run it back again. All right, Kathy, Northern Ontario against British Columbia. And it is Northern Ontario with last rock.
And a chance for 2 on his final stone. Jim Cotter faced 2, but it was a very flat double. But he tried to hit and roll behind to at least make the draw tougher, but he rolled out. So paint for 2.
So that run back, they get 1 of them and then spill the shooter or spill the raised rock over to the side, leave the shooter still in front. As Brad Jacobs out of the Community First Curling Center in Sault Ste. Marie goes against British Columbia, and Jim Cotter from Vernon, and that's good for 2.
Colton attempted another run back. He got 1 of them, but now a chance here for Moulding. They can sit up for a force opportunity if he noses this.
Good that he stayed, though, isn't it, Cheryl? Because now it stops us from guarding that one on pay dirt there.
Yeah, and you could have easily rolled out on that.
Nose it, tap it a bit.
6-1 Team Canada crosses over first game against Manitoba, and Mike McEwen out of West St. Paul. But of course, McEwen born and raised here in Brandon. Brad Gushue in his last.
Well, he's got a tough shot after Mike McEwen guarded his shot stone by coming into the 12-foot. The double is pretty tricky, but this is not an easy draw. Needs to almost cover the pin.
T-line, sweep for T-line's good. No down.
So Jeff Walker, Brett Gallant on the carry.
Needs to be Jeff.
Jeff. And now, has he got enough? Oh, look, he just does. for the single. It's a, you know, we talked about it. This is the second year this format. We were trying, you came up, I thought, with a great analogy. This is like golf. You play the first 2 rounds of a tournament. Those that don't make the cut, thank you very much, you're going home. These are the teams that are making the cut, and now every game has meaning, has purpose, and it shows just in the level of play already.
Well, no kidding. The teams with 3 losses, obviously nothing to be said there. They have to keep winning, obviously, and well, this is tight.
And won't sneak it by. Now watch, and it'll spill out the back.
And if you look with it, the other thing I love about this format is look at the 2 teams we're watching today. Cooey's undefeated. Botcher's only got 1 loss. That's pretty incredible, 6-1. But if Botcher loses this game, he's 2 games in the loss column behind Cooey. There's only 3 left. He'd have to win all 3. Cooey would have to lose all 3 for Botcher to jump ahead of Cooey. It's a massive game.
Right. I mean, you don't want to think too far ahead,
no,
Cheryl, but you do think about the Page playoff. And, you know, with the difference in the losses right now, the 4 teams at the top could very well be your 4-Page playoff teams, as BJ Neufeld hits and sticks and has them spread out. So yeah, if you're thinking about 1-2 game with that bonus, of course, of going directly to the final and a chance of a second loss or going down to the semifinal, yeah, what Russ is saying, unfortunately, is true.
Today
he
got
true.
one right.
Yeah, there you go. It's not a good point, Vic. It's just true.
It's just a fact.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Well, really, Alberta and Northern Ontario, they only have to win 2 of their 4 games, and they're in the playoffs. But you know that's not good enough for those teams. They're looking for that 1 versus 2 game.
It's such a match. The difference between second and third is just incredibly important. No choice here for Botcher. He's got to roll over towards the center line, preferably behind the center guard.
Yeah, that center guard's still out there. There it is. After one of the run back attempts, oh, you're going to stop this, drag it over, and you know, bury maybe a half a stone, but it's long guard, and it's also back of the tee line, back edge of the 4.
Great shot.
Well, where this end all got set up was BJ made a beautiful hit and roll in behind the corner and caused an error. They ticked on the guard, and now you've got your deuce set up.
Perfect roll.
Probably if he rolled another 4 or 5 inches. Good throw. Great throw.
He was just for the hacks here, Koo.
Oh, okay. I thought he was good hack.
No, he was right here.
He was hack.
He just got it to here, right?
Okay.
So he was hack.
Trying for the nose, or you trying to roll it?
You want to roll it like just
1 rock?
Nose isn't bad, though.
Okay.
I don't think he freezes.
Well, that's probably a good reason why they won 7 straight.
No kidding. You look at the hammer efficiency. They match up really well. I said that in the opening with the hammer efficiency by Alberta, the ability to convert. But then wild card's one of the best at forcing.
Whoa, we're hack.
Whoa.
Yep. Hard. Whoa. Close. Whoa, off. Gotta go hard on yellow beach. Hard on yellow beach.
Yellow's gone.
Good shot, Kevin. Very good.
And yellow's gone.
Oh, good spot, Kev. Really good.
Doubles there, though.
Yeah.
He wanted a little more curl there to keep it a little higher. Tough, but I think Brendan's got the ability to throw it that hard.
Thick half. 2/3.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
Karrick Martin staying with it all the way down. Can you spring this over and get this? Oh, and he just slides it underneath.
Okay.
Tough shot.
That was their chance. Well, you had to give it a go.
Oh, yeah.
And you have those brushers.
Right.
The only option would be to miss it thick and hope you get lucky and roll behind the center guard, or roll on top. But
then you're not even close.
No, and you could, I don't think you could roll on top. You'd have to throw it a million miles an hour.
Right on the nail. Yeah. Same as you threw for draw off, Kev.
Yeah, what are you getting on? What did
I
you
got
get
a
for
20 on that.
Kevin drew the button for hammer, and he was right over the pin. So they know this shot.
Talked about Kevin's consistency. That's not quite as high as you would see Kevin normally on his draws, but I bet after these 4 games that number's moved up even more.
Colton Pash on the left.
Looks fine, guys. Don't
Here.
It's perfect.
Early pounding.
Easy, easy.
Anywhere in the
Play,
paint.
Kevin. Good shot.
And there it is for 2.
Good deuce, boys.
Good
Bingo.
guys. Good see.
Good job, boys. Great shots, Kev.
This is the home of the Brandon Wheat Kings of the Western Hockey League, Westova Place, all part of this outstanding Keystone Center. And our home for the week of the Tim Hortons Brier. Also hosted a world championship back in 1995. Kerry Burtnick and Elizabeth Gustafson were the respective winners that year. Updating Northern Ontario against British Columbia after Northern Ontario had scored 2 in the first. Final stone on the way, Jim Cotter, Vernon.
Jim Cotter made a perfect freeze against 4 on his first, and in trying to nose it, Brad Jacobs rolled off, and so that presents a nose hit for 2, and it's made.
You know the freeze has to be perfect against Brad Jacobs.
Room early. Top 12. Weight's nice. Line good. We can wait.
A little heavy.
Top 8.
We're okay.
Top 8.
We're okay. Top 12. Top 8.
Top 8.
Don't
Line's
dare
good
if
there.
anything.
Line's good now. It's Brad's. It's Brad's.
It's good.
We're just freezing right
Freeze it
here.
up. Freeze it up. Freeze it up. Come on. Go, 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 go.
It's a good shot.
Came down a little
A
bit.
little bit. It's not one. Is ever like freezing with the outturn on it?
Talking about a stone.
Puts them in some heat. Yeah, I like that. Right on him, Flash.
Speed should be okay, I think.
Have we anyone thrown here? Yeah, we threw all our draws going this way.
Yeah, not since the draw the button, though, right?
I think 14-5.
Yeah, 14-5, Flash. Hit the broom. Get that line right. Top 8. Go then.
Hey, weight's pretty good.
Okay. Hard
Line's
line.
a little tight.
Line's good.
We can go. Weight's
Line's
good.
We're there.
Oh, then.
Yeah, don't want to. Oh, we're heavy.
Oh.
We're back
Team
4.
Canada and Manitoba. Manitoba is sitting the shot rock. Final stone to come up from the hometown boy. This is Mike McEwen, West St. Paul in Winnipeg.
And he has been shot for much of this end after a nice hit and roll by Reed Carruthers on his first. A lot of play out in the wings. It is a very small area for Mike to get the second point. Needs a bite, even a chunk of the lid.
Felt close.
Reed Carruthers holding line.
Little heavy.
Derek Samagalski, Colin Hodgson on the brush. Samagalski is on the left. We watch
Line's good.
Brad Thiessen throwing second stones for Team Wildcard.
No, we're heavy. Back's heavy.
Oh, it's too late.
It's heavy.
And too late as it slides on by. Manitoba with a single.
Curl, baby.
Yeah, one.
Right to the pocket, though. Yeah. Kev wants to hit it, it looks like. Edge on edge. I thought it was just freeze.
He's worried about the freeze, though. He slashes.
You could just go here, guys.
That's my first thought. Yeah. That's what I like. Lock it in there. Just 2 feet less, Flash.
Ours will be on the corner of his, and it's pretty
Yeah,
good.
we got to get low. Straight come around that guard.
See, what, 4 feet less?
2.
Saskatchewan stole one in the first, Kathy, but Ontario appears to have a chance here to get 2 back.
They do, and a lot of that through Scott McDonald's first shot. Made a very soft tap and roll under to lie 2. And when Kirk Myers was unable to remove both and left 1, he needs about a half a rock in a 12-foot for 2.
Saskatchewan trying to win a first Canadian men's championship since Rick Folk in 1980, and Ontario, their last was 2012 and Glenn Howard.
Shot. 2.
And 2 it is.
Do we run the garden?
two really good angles by Colton.
What if we hammer the...
We
had to kind of get to the inside of that. They wanted it a little bit more, but
like, I don't know.
tough to remove.
Let him call it even. What do you like, Darren?
I think we might be just straight peeling.
Yeah.
Okay, peel.
As you see the time ticking down, remember now both teams are given 38 minutes of thinking time. And then each team also has 2 90-second timeouts.
Brendan's just feeling like the angles aren't setting up for them to try and open it up, see if they get a chance.
Good.
Boom. Gets rid of both yellows. Guard is top yellow.
Guard this.
Yeah.
Right. Not too high.
2/3.
It's amazing when it's this complicated how all 4 players in the team
Halfway.
agree instantly most of the time. This is a complicated situation, and they just all want guard the yellow. Because that yellow-red combo Cooey can use later, so he's saving it, and he's got him on the right-hand side, too, with that nice angle from Colton.
Yeah, if you play anything on that right-hand side on the red, yellow's gone. So
No, we're a guard. We're tight guard.
Brendan, or Cooey just has to take away the other side. This is running.
It's flashes. Looks here. Looks here, flash.
Oh, off. Hey, it's not bad.
It's supposed to be a guard.
Not bad at all.
Actually worked out okay. You see if you run those 2 reds, that red that just came to rest, yellow's gone, and on the other side, Kevin's just got to run back here
Go luck. Can we, yeah.
to get rid of that yellow on the left.
I think Botcher could run the yellow and make the red double.
A little bit high side.
What if we try and like dead plug that? And hopefully that one stays.
We
here.
got to start moving these ones.
I was going to say, do you think? It's a little scary, but...
I wasn't
like
sure if
this?
we don't just pound it on the nose, lose these 2, try and keep this one, our shooter in this one.
What about this?
This one's gone, I think.
Get rid
You don't
of
think
those.
you can make it drag?
No, not enough to stay with weight.
What if we pound this, both of ours go and both the reds go?
Yeah, you could try
That's
and...
not- yeah, you got to hit it low,
Yeah.
for sure.
Actually, that's not even horrible. But I do think this one will be gone.
Yeah, I think that yellow's gone.
2/3 low.
Yeah.
You got to make sure you hit it thin.
Peel.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, like thin's okay. Even if you, yeah.
So hit it slightly center line side.
Yeah,
Is that-
the mistake on the nose is problematic because you just run that red straight back on your own rock and remove it.
Right, so over, well,
Yeah,
I guess
so it's-
under curling this if he's playing the out or the in.
Miss on the center line side for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah, biting the line's about right.
Darren Moulding as we play third stones. Center line side, angle it back, then red onto red. You'll catch your yellow as well. Bang, bang. Oh, and he drove it by.
Protect it too much. And you talk yourself into those, don't you? It's
No, you know it's danger if you get to nose only.
Oh boy.
Just across the nose too much, Russ?
yeah, because he could not hit it dead on, so he just threw it a little tight, which was the way to miss it, but it was too much tight.
Okay. Probably throw here.
Sure.
I
Yeah, whatever you
thought they
like.
might delay this one
My
too.
first thought was easy.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to keep that there.
Yeah.
Dead nose, Beach.
You got to get to nose. Anywhere high hits this one first.
Right.
Okay. Even if you do that and bounce that to there, it's not too
Yeah.
bad.
Actually, roll
You
in
gotta
here.
be careful here. Red onto red would be a problem.
That looks like the right ace.
Right on the nose. On the nose, Beach.
Right on the nose is dangerous. It's got to be a little low side. Can't oversweep this thing.
Down!
Yep.
Whoa.
Yes.
Hard flash. Hammer this thing.
Hard. Come on. Real hard flash.
going.
Hard.
Keep going!
Soft, eh?
No weight.
Okay.
No, it was really down.
Yeah, you heard somebody say soft.
Oh.
Actually, the weight might have been there to get it by.
Gonna go through the hole.
The hole, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not the end of the world, though.
Okay.
We're back to laying these two spread out, right?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, they get a chance for two here.
Well, and that yellow on the left is behind those
Medium
staggereds.
or
It's
first?
pretty hard to get rid of.
Love it.
You do double red run is about it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Firm. Off.
Clean.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Mark.
Karek. Karek hard. Hard.
Karek Martin, hard man, get going. Oh, and then he backed it up. So they are sitting 2, 3, and 4, but the shot rock undercover, that belongs to Alberta.
Okay.
A lot of half shots being made here, and all of a sudden Alberta's in trouble.
Yeah, a little.
A run double, Cheryl, maybe?
I think they do.
It's real good.
Looks like it's dead nose.
Because I think you need to, those yellows are going back onto that shot redstone pretty easily. You run one of those
Lie two on him.
reds into yellow.
I don't know how he gets ours out of there right now.
It's not. He's putting it on the button.
It's a good call. It's a good call. Not it.
Man, no.
Millimeter low, right?
So right onto the two yellows, and they'll split themselves around the shot rock.
If they get it perfect.
Be a hair low, Kev. 3/4 low. 7/8 low.
Gotta be low.
Yeah. It's a millimeter low. 3/4. 7/8.
Yep.
Skip Stone.
Whoa. Whoa.
Kevin
Yeah.
Gooey.
Whoa. Oh. Yep. Yes.
Couple of late licks, bang bang. Oh, and then they'll touch the shot rock. And so now, shot rock does belong to Team Wildcard, sitting back 8.
I think they thought it would go across the top of their own.
Jammed on it.
Free throw.
Actually, had to hit it a little more dead on than as high side as they did.
And then yellow hits thicker
Yeah.
and goes springs over the top.
Bury it, hey? Otherwise, he's going to have a double off that one.
Yeah, I guess if you're up here, the double's super tough.
Yeah, you just got to get lucky that you don't cue it up.
It's either we go top 8 and half buried or buried in top 4. So
Yeah.
just let them know,
Take a little bit of ice here, I think.
All right, we can go Brad.
Yeah.
Or Carr. Yeah.
I'm trying to go top 4. I think if we're in the back, if we're in the ballpark, I think he's got to hit our back one, but I just don't want to queue up that top one.
Yeah.
So we sort of either got to be right on the tee line or we got to be just fighting the 8-foot.
Yeah.
It should be just a hair heavier than your draw the button. You'll need
A hair heavier?
Yeah, just in this path. It's a
Yeah.
little tighter.
Look at the force efficiency by
Line's good.
Alberta. They might have that taken away from them this end.
Just line.
Keep it
No kidding.
Little heavy.
Whoa!
Line's good.
Back tee.
Whoa, just a hair heavy.
Back tee.
Whoa.
Tee.
Top
Line's
tee.
real nice.
Top 4.
Tee.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Off, never.
Back tee.
Karek. Oh, no.
No, we don't want.
Yeah. You gotta go. Yeah. Hard.
And just to the tee line edge of the 4.
It's a skinny double if you
Not bad.
want to take it on.
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty nice
Get rid of
shot.
the one and see what happens.
Okay.
Where are you trying to hit it?
I think a third.
You're trying to hit it
The
into a
reward
thin
on
part.
this shot, there's not a lot of risk. You're going to get one to go away. The reward is you might make the
I
double.
was thinking underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you got to
I mean,
basically
if you're
nut it.
planting it here.
It's going to pull a little this way.
Okay. You call.
I think third's good.
Okay.
The other advantage you have if you don't make the double, but you do hit this right, you can leave your promoted redstone right behind the red. You got a couple really good options with this.
If he can get shot rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close, isn't it?
Yeah, real close.
Yeah, you'd have to go into the top of it.
High-sided a bit, yeah.
Might be closer to half.
Get a little piece of that forefoot.
I like edge of rock.
Skinny half, go. Final stone, Alberta.
Yeah.
Kevin Cooey.
Hard. Really got to go.
Staying with it, Hebert.
Yes. Yep.
Newfield line call, angle it back, got one. Oh, and they stuffed it.
Okay.
And so it will be the chance to get a couple right back here, Bottcher.
Not it. Yeah.
One bad shot. They had Wildcard in trouble that end.
Regrouper. No sweat.
Yeah, it was always this hole.
So.
I'd say it's there.
Little heavy, yeah.
Oh, never. No,
Needs to get fully.
We're that heavy though.
We're still.
No backing, no backing. Line's good. Really curling. Hard.
Fully.
Okay, good.
And well judged. So, Team Wildcard and Brendan Bottcher take advantage of that last rock angle double miss. Score 2, and we're all even. Can he win it here? Stay with it, run it back. And gone.
What a shot.
Kirk Myers in 3. Bang it, catch the yellow, he will. And a nice shot. He didn't like it out of his hand, but he gets the job done.
So hard to call.
By the red, pick it, move the red stone. 3 on the board.
He got the line here, run it back, he got it, bang!
Oh, what a shot.
Brilliant. Angle it back, that one. Oh my goodness, and that one. Can you believe that? Right now, it's a stolen win for New Brunswick. Got to get it by their own. Get it by their own. Oh, and sit there, and that will be for the win. So some of the great shots we saw during the group play, more still ahead as we wind our way towards the championship on Sunday coming up tonight. Right now they're 4-3. Right now Kevin Cooey 7 straight wins. That will be our match this evening when we join you at 8 Eastern time. So let's go to Northern Ontario, the other undefeated team. This is of course the champions of 13 out of Sault Ste. Marie, Brad Jacobs.
He made a double on his first, left himself lying 1, 3, 4, and 5. Jim Cotter tried to freeze it, over curled, and set up a potential double for a mittful.
Wow. Bang, squish it, stuff it, oh, count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Northern Ontario.
Lost a catch.
This is, it's hard not to get excited when you get down to this stage of this event with this format, when all the game's so important. 2-2 tie, and once again Alberta will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
McCark Martin again setting up the end perfectly, and then Ben tried to come around the corner and ended up rubbing off. And this is the difference we see in the games. You get one team that has to chase, which right now is Alberta, and you get Wildcard having the ability to set up and force Alberta to some pretty tough shots.
Line seems okay. We probably want to be off it almost now.
Jess.
Well, no. Great shot. Very good
shot, Brad. Nice pair.
It's a good spot.
Good.
Yeah. Get them both.
Throw the out hard and just miss the yellow. You got to hit this one first. Hit.
Ooh. It's gonna,
you could throw the end too.
I
prefer the end.
If they get it perfect here, they can go red, yellow, and over towards those corner guards. If they don't get it perfect, there's going to be a center guard here.
He left it up to Colton Flash to make the decision on the turn. He wanted the in-turn. PJ Neufeld.
Good shot,
Good.
And away they go, and that's an open center line now.
No, well done.
Smart call by Cooey. They were actually trying to go red-yellow, and they got yellow-red, but because it was so close, it was going to be made either way. You don't mind the situation if you're Alberta, Cheryl. I know there's one right on the button, but to guard it perfectly 2 or 3 times in a row, if you don't, those corner guards could come into play for Kevin Cooey for the 2.
Well, and you have to, if you're wild card, bring this guard a little tighter because their shot stone is behind the tee line almost. So this has to be tighter. It's just an easy come around tap to remove it.
My broom.
It's good. It's good.
It's not going to be tight either.
No, and it's over curled on top of it.
Good shot. Sit. Nice.
So by that little bit, Long and Shot Rock showing on that in-turn side.
Roll behind the corner.
How am I just nosing it? Or that?
You threw the in-turn earlier.
I don't think you want to sit there. The problem with that, you sit right there, and now wild card comes down and freezes on it.
This is a nice spot here.
Just don't hit it early.
Can roll away or try and roll underneath. Underneath looks pretty tough.
Do you ever make them the out-turn roll behind the corner? Because then they can't freeze to it because the guard's in the way.
Lots of weight.
It's over buried, though, I guess.
Solid hack.
A little tough with weight.
Whoa. Solid hack.
Get ready, Flash.
Queen. Solid hack.
It's yours.
Flash.
It's yours all day. All day. Get down on it.
Hard. Keep going. Roll it. Roll it.
And trying to roll it away, and they do, away from that center guard. Team Alberta coming out of their pool undefeated and looking impressive, although their coach, John Dunn, out of the Kinesiology, Sports and Recreation Department at the University of Alberta, still says they're not playing up to form, still haven't really put a 4-person complete game together.
Good. That's a good spot.
And of course, when you think about wild card, last Friday night, the play-in game against John Epping, and the ice, to use the phrase, was green. Then they step on the next day, and well, they got caught by the ice. And then they started to roll.
Yeah, I think they got caught by their expectations. They expected it to be what it was for the wild card game, and it had changed. And Northern Ontario had no expectations, and also they were playing really well.
It was good. Nothing wrong with that.
A little over curl. I wanted to roll wide side.
Huh?
I don't like that rock.
Yeah, that's twice with that rock.
Yeah, that's what cost them then number 3.
They had a
If we could get under
fantastic
here,
situation going in 3 until it overcurled on them.
I should be able to chase.
Ontario, Saskatchewan blank. Canada, Manitoba blank in the third.
Do you guys hate the freeze? See, hit and roll is good too. Either or, whatever you like.
Yeah. I like the hit and roll, I think, but I actually like both shots. It's just.
We've seen a lot of half waiters this way. We haven't seen.
What's going to happen is if we make this freeze, he's going to come and jiggle it off, and then there's going to be 2 reds in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Hack?
Hack.
If we can get it under this one, he can't draw, so I think.
No. Then he's probably going around the center, which that's fine. Yeah.
I love Darren Moulding's approach.
This to curl like the other side?
I would think it'd be similar.
Okay, then I need more ice. Yeah. Okay.
He just provides the options to Brendan. You know, if we just play that freeze and he jiggles it, there's going to be 2 reds in there, and Brendan's like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. Rolling this way is fantastic because of that guard. You can't draw through that port to freeze to it. So Cooey would then have to draw around the long guard, and Botcher can get at it.
This path won't be heavy, will it?
No. It'll be good.
Brendan estimating and engaging the team, saying that at the moment coming into this championship round, they're probably a B+ at the moment. It's nice, he said, to have that little bit of wiggle room coming in with just the 1 loss. Those teams at 3 losses really have none of that available. And now rolling it away and not much.
Good sweep.
Weight was perfect.
Yeah. Just broke a little.
Yeah, they thought they could hold this a little longer. Just no chance. Almost.
Yeah, I like that.
Here, yeah, you got to make it, though.
Same thing, Cheryl. If you could roll it behind the Reds, Bottcher can't freeze to it because of that center guard, so he'll have to go run the center.
What are you thinking for weight? Good good control?
Normal.
Normal. Yeah, I like that.
I like your chances if you're Alberta and Brendan goes around that center because it's so long.
Mm-hmm. That's how important it is, isn't it? Just a silly guard. Guard was the line they wanted, but because it's 3 or 4 feet lighter than perfect, it could be a problem. This roll has to be made first.
Nope. Oh, yeah.
Kevin Cooey.
Whoa. Normal.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Is first.
Whoa. No, no, no. Off. Flash. Flash.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Did he just get by that stone outside the 12?
A lot of weight.
Yeah, it wasn't. That's unusual. Now you've given Wildcard an opening here. You really needed to stick around on that, even if you didn't roll.
Sliver high, it doesn't do much there.
Expected more.
It's one of those unforced errors. You missed it the wrong way. If he knows it, at least Wildcard has to go after it. Now it's a free one. Top 8 here. I don't think you can blank.
Line's tight. A little early.
Just line.
Well, here you go. You can hear Molding say may need to just hit this a little bit early. Try to hold it.
Tight. We're a little late.
And light as well now, says Martin. So they're both on this.
You're great for top 12.
Okay, top 8.
Whoa, Karrick a little.
It'll get there.
Karrick.
It'll get there.
I think we're there.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Oh, that's great judgment. My goodness, from the first words of Molding, tight on line, need to hit it, and then the judgment of Martin, and they get it to the center line covered top 8.
Yeah, and that, Vic, was all about line. It didn't have to be in the 4-foot. It just had to be perfectly buried behind that center, which it is, and it forces Kevin to this draw.
It's a good lesson there. You try to put that in the button, it's wide open, and it's a blank. Kevin Cooey had to hang around in that first one.
Final stone, it's a draw against one. Totally covered.
Line's fine.
Have all of the 8. All of the
Line's
8.
never an issue.
Flash and Hebert.
On the tee, guys.
Want to show him the tee, show him the weight, show him the line.
Really good.
Boy, this is going to be fun. Just these two front ends, Hebert and Flash. Martin and Thiessen for the single to take the lead. Keeping our eye on everything so you can keep your eye on everything at home. As our coverage of the Tim Hortons Brier from Brandon continues.
Where are you? Gotta go.
The single means that it is Team Wildcard, and Brendan Bottcher that has last rock. They have the hammer. Here in 5, playing the Yellowstones.
Keep going. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay. Here, wait.
Let's go, guys.
Couple feet light from Ben there. Their Team Wildcard's front end's winning that battle.
Very much. Karrick and Brad Thiessen both at 100%. Tough to beat.
Pretty good.
Good.
2-1 Ontario leading Saskatchewan, and Saskatchewan has one on the lid. So final stone on the way, Saskatchewan, other than Newtown and Saskatoon, Kirk Myers.
Well, they dodged a bit of a bullet on his first. Kirk tapped his own stone up to the 4-foot to be shot, but he left a double And Scott McDonald just overthrew it a little bit and flashed, went right through the middle. And so instead of facing 3, he now has an opportunity to draw for 2.
Really good. Great shot. Oh boy.
Very good indeed for 2.
Good job, boys.
Both these teams, you can see, coming in with 3 losses. Colton Flash.
A little firm, if anything.
Whoa, whoa. What? Weight's good.
Weight's good.
Whoa, whoa.
Quick, Holden. Good shot.
Roll under. Okay.
I like that too.
Wildcard did their job last stand by forcing. Now Alberta needs to do the same back, and then you've get the hammer back and try and score a couple.
Yeah.
Hair down.
Hard. Lean. Whoa.
A little. Weight's good.
Whoa.
Weight's fine.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're on the nose. That's okay. That's okay. All the way.
And we'll sit right there.
Make the roll.
Sure.
Easy. Same weight. Same weight.
I like normal too.
Okay. Normal weight.
Well, the gentleman in the foreground, that is John Dunn.
No, no, no.
Out of the University of Alberta. And in the background, Ted Appleman, who is the alternate for this Cooey team after they beat Mr. Appleman for this year's championship. You know, it's interesting when you have a chat with Coach Dunn, as mentioned, out of the Kinesiology Sports and Recreation Department at the University of Alberta. Boy, is he refreshingly blunt
direct.
at times and direct.
Yes. That's John.
You know, he just said, look, they're not playing well yet, despite the record. And the thing he says is an advantage for him, Cheryl.
Make the double, I think.
Yeah, right on the beat. Okay.
As a coach, he's not a curler. He just looks at performance. And so he says, why did you miss that in the 6th when they come off the ice? Leads to the discussion of why, and then they break it down and break it down. He's been with Cooey, with Kevin for 12 years.
I think he's been a key to Kevin. He knows Kevin very well. I think he's very much about the motivational climb of a team. He makes sure that everybody's positive out there and they're all on the same page.
Well, that won't add to the numbers there as he ran it back and stuffed it underneath.
Tough to roll across the top.
Fortunate to hang around because they would just throw a guard on that thing. It would be tough to get at it, and it's hard to outdraw.
Yeah.
The fact they stuck in the rings, then it forces Cooey to be defensive.
You know, you were saying earlier about people questioning Kevin Cooey, and sometimes he just looks a little nonchalant. This is where John Dunn says Cooey turns it on, and is he going to kick it over enough? Oh, and he moves it far enough. So they are sitting to 2 without last rock.
That's that rock again.
Yeah, they've talked about that rock. That's 3 times.
They wanted the double there, and it overcurled by about 2 inches.
Sure.
I think that's Kevin. You talk about it, Vic. I think that's Kevin Cooey's unique ability. He can kind of ho-hum his way through the first half of an event or even the first half of a season. But it doesn't, I think that would affect normal athletes. Their confidence would be affected, but it never affects Kevin. He knows when he needs to be there, he'll be there, and that's
and nothing excites him or motivates him more, according to Coach Dunn, than wearing the maple leaf.
Oh, wow. You don't need to tell me that or many of the players out here that. Just nothing like it.
Just can't get underneath that guard. You see they're covering the edge of the 4.
Like that out turn with easy.
What are you seeing? Board? Hack?
I like board.
It'll set up a double, but the double, that top red jams on the yellow, so it's a nice situation for Alberta here.
It's good. Board!
I think you're close here, Flash.
Yep.
Whoa. I can't hear.
Get ready.
Whoa. Yep.
Hard. Whoa.
Hard.
Hard.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
BJ Neufeld.
Whoa. Flash. Hard.
Go.
Hard.
Oh, there's that roll. Now, and then it pops. Just shows itself now in that wide in-turn side.
Not where they wanted it to be. It's only a fraction more roll than they wanted, but now there's room to get to the corner of that, and if you do, you're buried.
Yeah.
They wanted to roll buried themselves.
We're a little tight.
Hard. Gotta go for weight. Hard, go.
Boy, a little tight, you heard that. And now look at this. We've commented on the brushing of Thiessen and Martin before. Look at how low their hands are, how over the brush they are.
Gotta go.
Can you get it around this? Yes, you can. Now, if you got enough to drag it there, and they'll take it down as far as just the top edge of the 8.
He make this?
Oh, yeah. He can kill with the intern, too. It looks probably pretty hard.
BC picked up 1.
Yeah, I'd be more worried about that.
Still trails. And 2 blanks in 3 and 4. Remains 1-1. Team Canada, Manitoba.
That was to put it here. Ideally, maybe here. Ideally.
And if I don't like it where he can nose and we nose.
I guess you could pick it. I don't really like that.
Well,
okay. That's what I figured too. This outturn will be really hard.
That's what I see.
Yeah, that's a shot if you knew it. I mean, you even do this, right?
at least that, well.
What do you guys like?
I like that in-turn draw.
I think that's probably, they're guessing on the ice out here. They're not certain. Otherwise, I think they'd play this all day long.
Some good things can happen with this.
But I don't know where else you go.
Yeah, because there's good misses and bad misses. We talk about all the time. Darren didn't want it where he put it, but now they've got that where they can go in this way and they can get at it for sure with the soft in-turn hit.
Is that, I'm just, like, if I'm light, if I guard it, I don't think he can
That
make
outturn's not there, I don't think.
No, I don't either.
Why is the outturn not there? Why would you not be able to come down the left side as we look at it?
Everywhere here.
For
Cooey, he said the outturn's not there. Why would you not, there's something about that path that they don't like.
I think what he's referring to is the outturn raise that I just drew
For wild
might
card.
not be there for
Oh,
Botcher.
okay. Pardon me.
Yeah. I think that is it. Because they were talking about Russ picking that yellow because they were worried it was there, but I don't think it is.
The front end originally said that angle raise was there, and now they've looked at it and decided it isn't.
Wait's perfect.
So then I really like this.
Mine's good.
If you can guess on the speed here,
Guys,
has to be some pebble
you got
here.
a curl.
Wait's
Can't
good.
oversweep it.
T-line. Top 4.
Room.
Line only.
Top 4. Wait only.
Line only.
Top 4. Wait only.
Fox, come on.
Line's good.
Get in there. Go, go, go.
It is.
Keep going. Keep going.
Separation, maybe.
That's a great shot, Kevin.
Attaboy, Kev. Beauty.
That was so hard to guess on the line and the speed out there.
Good scrub flash.
Wait only.
Line only.
Top 4. Wait only.
Fox, come on.
Line's good.
Get in there. Go, go, go.
It is.
Keep going. Keep going.
Separation, maybe.
That's a great shot, Kevin.
Is
Much
it
in the line, I
ever?
didn't stopwatch.
You just love playing on arena ice because unless there's a frost situation, it's so fast out wide, and they just seem to glide beautifully. They curl well. You never play that shot, and you just assume it's going to be slow, but it's not.
And it's not as much of a guess as it would be at a club.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, 14-7.
Right around everything?
They are.
Line's good. Hard. Yep. Whoa.
Tough.
Line's
T.
good. Yeah. 4. Hard line. Hard line.
Darren's moved here too.
Top 4.
And staying right with it.
Wait's good.
Top button.
Yeah.
Martin,
Yeah.
decent. Trying to wrap it around everything.
Just for line.
Staying with it.
Top button.
By one. Get it by that one. Wrap it right around. Oh, and maybe just a little rub. But it'll spin to the top edge of the button.
Go around there. But after, like,
Okay. Good sweep.
It didn't affect it
Good
that
throw.
much. Maybe
No.
maybe an inch, but that could be enough for Mr. Cooey. Great shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Unbelievable weight.
Yeah.
Bienda is trying to go around.
I know. That's okay.
Yeah, it didn't.
He's got half a rock, so.
Okay. Good throw.
Yeah. That's good practice for the next one, too.
After that first loss by Team Wildcard, you can understand why these two teams are 13-0. This isn't a gimme, though. It's going to be inside the line. It could come up a bit more than they think.
Yep.
And it's walking that line right now. Hebert all the way down, just running it like a rail. Gonna pick it. Got it.
Good on, guys.
Oh, great shooting.
You ever could have got cute and play that with like back 12 weight and just tap it to the 8-foot and sit there?
Roll to the. You probably roll over here though.
Look at the angle and the weight that's over that broom head.
And both these front ends are a couple that you could watch and emulate.
No kidding.
That weight's fine.
Well, as he said, that was first one was practice for this one, as it's a draw against 2. Brendan Bottcher.
Line's good.
It's curling.
All you. Hard.
Line's good. Line's good.
Okay, weight only.
T.
Clean
Solid
if
T.
you can.
Never.
Solid T.
Never.
It's all right.
I think we're okay.
That's fine.
I think we're good.
There's no way that time is through.
There it is. Good. To the top edge of the button. Boy, we've seen some good shots, and we're only halfway through. We're all tied at 3, this opening draw of the championship round, the Great 8, here in Brandon.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Halfway through, we're tied at 3 after a blank. In that first, we traded deuces, now a couple of singles. And it's time now for the report after 5.
Well, you look at how close these two teams are. You look at the numbers, you look at the score. Both have converted with a hammer. Both have forced. I'd probably give a half extra point to Cooey's team for blanking the first end, but very close by both.
The report after 5 is brought to you by Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. So we blank number 1, we go to 2, and BJ Neufeld with a terrific shot.
Well, Alberta's setting up. They want to deuce this in, and it's looking like they're going to get forced at this point. And it was the weight that BJ threw on this, that down weight. They hadn't seen this spot. Brings the brushers into play. He gets this soft little hit and roll as you're watching it come in behind that corner that's in the Tim Hortons Cup. And that is the point that sticks out for the end, and they get their deuce.
They get their deuce, and then Bottcher replies with a pair. And then in the fourth, it's all about, as you say, that ability to force, to hold the other team to a single. And Brendan Bottcher, very nice here.
Well, it is. Alberta's been scoring 9 points a game, so this is actually a bigger shot than probably anyone would realize. And the tougher part with it is the guard was very long. Russ and I talked about it. And if this is any deeper, it's an easy blank for Cooey, which you don't want to give them. Puts this down exactly behind the center guard, and Cooey's forced to draw for his 1.
And then Bottcher, of course, the force is back the other way as he gets his single in 5. And this is where we sit now, 3-3. And look at the numbers being played. BJ Neufeld at 95. And then, of course, Darren Moulding at the 3rd spot for Bottcher. He's just 70%. 3-3 at the break. Wishful drinking for another championship.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, #TogetherBlue, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Well, this week at the Brier, TSN continues to reveal the greatest, Canada's greatest curlers of all time. And it's the men, of course. Go to tsn.ca/curling. A 31-person panel, writers, broadcasters, current and former elite level curlers, all voting on the best lead, second, third skip, and of course top 10 overall for both men and the women. a week ago in Sydney. Today we reveal the greatest Canadian male skip of all time, and the winner is Kevin Martin. The Canadian world and Olympic champion grabbed 21 of 31 first-place votes and has been named the greatest male skip in Canadian curling history. 2006 Olympic champion Russ Howard, he finished second with 2 first-place votes, while the great Ernie Richardson finished third with a single first-place vote. Glenn Howard rounded out the top 4. Congratulations to Kevin Martin. And for more on the voting details, go to tsn.ca/curling. As we continue on this Thursday afternoon from Brandon. And after that force of a single, first time in 3 games that Team Wildcard and Bottcher have been forced, we'll go to the 6th in this 3-3 tie, and once again Alberta will have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones.
Overburied.
Look at the perfect start for this end.
What'd you get? 14 and a half?
Yeah, 14-6.
Perfect corner, perfect center, come around,
Exactly.
come around.
You were saying in the break too, it's the tale of 2 halves with these teams, isn't it? The front ends are, one team's great, the other back end's great.
It is. It's like BJ and Kevin Cooey, 95 and 90. And then you've got Darren Moulding has had some struggles. He's at 70, but Brendan at 90. Darren starts to bring his game up, and
yeah, exactly.
That could be where it starts to switch.
Line's perfect.
Weight's good.
A little bit of room.
Be Kark if anything. Kark if anything.
Can't
Just play
bounce.
it to here.
Come on, go. That's a great shot. Very good.
Nice shot, Brad.
So sitting 2 without as we go over now and check in on the game between Saskatchewan and Ontario. Saskatchewan sitting the shot stone, but is it in the hole there?
There's room. It's actually 2 for Saskatchewan right now. Kirk Myers made a great shot on his first to lie 3, and Scott McDonald only able to remove 1. And so Kirk guarded it off, forcing this draw right to the Tim Hortons button.
By Scott McDonald out of Kingston as he plays Saskatchewan, and Kirk Myers of Saskatoon. Both these teams, of course, new teams for Ontario.
Yep, yeah,
and Myers back again, but skipping this team with his brother on it, as well as the Marsh brothers, formerly a Steve Laycock team. He now playing out of PC. So there's your single to tie it at 3 going into the break.
It's a little more weight.
Yep, definitely.
Line's good.
Don't need too early.
We're a little tight.
Line's okay.
Top button right now.
Darren is
Probably Darren.
Just there.
We don't need 2 for line.
Line's good.
Top 4. Line's
Line's
fine.
perfect.
Line's real good.
Make sure you're 4
It's gotta be
foot,
top
that's all.
4. Top 4.
Go ahead, Kark. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. Very good.
It's good.
Still 15-4.
Well, everything is into the 6th now. They seem to be playing a little bit more slowly here in a 1-1 tie, and that's despite the fact we had blanks in 3 and 4. Final stone to be played by Team Canada and Brad Gouju.
Well, I should tell you, Vic, that in those ends with the blanks, there were lots of rocks. It was a combination of a bunch of doubles that got rid of them. On Mike McEwen's last one, he faced 4 and made a run back triple to reduce it to 1 for Team Canada. This now is a draw for 2.
Okay.
Hard.
Gallant and Walker. Wow. Get it there, boys. And that will do. They'll get their deuce, so they go to the break. Up 3-1. Team Canada as a team, just 78%.
Throw that intern. Missed that by half a stone, right?
I talked about in the opening needing Colton's run back ability this game. He just made 2 perfectly. This one was a little better, the second one, because he actually rolled his shooter off. The first one he left to center guard. Didn't really have a choice. Both teams just pouring on the pressure.
That's what it's all about at this level, isn't it? If you don't apply pressure, your next shot's tough.
Go ahead. Go ahead. That's a great spot. Very good.
Shot. Shot.
Let's continue on here. Northern Ontario, the big story was that 5 they put on the board in the third. 7-3 they lead as we play here now in the 5th.
Well, for the second consecutive end, Jim Cotter's freeze attempt have over curled. And so that means if Brad Jacobs can get to the nose, it is for 2.
And it is as he squeezes them out in the back. 2 more, and boy, they are something. This Northern Ontario team out of Sault Ste. Marie.
No, or else the other shot is to angle his corner in, but you got to make some noise.
I think you try to run this.
Yeah.
It's a good angle, though. But you make this sit anywhere kind of buried. He rolls away, then we can go around, right? It's probably the smarter shot.
Okay. Yeah, I would agree.
Okay. Stick it right there. Out turn or in?
Sure.
Out.
Yeah.
So just to remind you, we are now into the top 8 that advance out of pool play. And those teams at 3 losses, Manitoba, Ontario, Saskatchewan, BC, they're in tough because a 4th loss we've seen in the past. 4 is likely the most you can afford, particularly now with a 2-game spread on the loss column between Wildcard and Team Canada. As Brendan Bottcher said, little or no wiggle room if you are at 3 losses.
Yep. BJ's got to play this shot. He knows he's going to jam on the left-hand side here.
Get out. Not bad, Beach.
You're that good, Beach.
Oh, they were hoping to get one of them out.
Just came up on him a little bit. It's hard to blame it on a rock at that high speed, but that first rock he's thrown has always been sharp and curled.
Yeah. Top 8, top 4 depth. Yeah. Even a part open is good.
Yeah. Same shot, same height. Yeah.
Like the part open, the last part of Brendan's statement, because you know if you make this really good, Cooey may switch gears and go right around everything.
Yeah.
So if you leave it open and they choose to do so, then you've got something to run back.
Yeah, Cooey's forced now, so might as well be forced to 2.
Line's great. It's always Brad.
Real close.
It's always Brad.
Yep. Fight the 4. No. Just fight the 4.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. 4. Great shot. Very good.
Good spot. Good.
Run double. Great. Perfect, Kirk.
You nod it or make the double.
Got some options.
Right on the nose. Dead nose, Beach.
Raise double, which is the double itself would be tough, let alone running a circle on a circle from 12 feet.
Pretty close to nose, maybe a little center line side, not much.
Whoa! No.
Oh boy, just caught it on the way by. Now look at where that rolls now over. So there's a staggered couple of guards there with a Team Wildcard stone hidden.
Where do you want to put this?
Right on the tee line side of the 4 foot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 4. Yeah.
Because he probably freezes and then we guard? Or?
Well, for tee line,
well, that's 2 rocks. It freezes to the one on the button.
Yeah, no, on the 8 foot and his shot.
Be hard pressed.
I think that's the only shot he's going to play, though. That's what I think. We just make it pretty good.
Yeah, I think we make it good.
Yeah.
That rock's already a 3rd open, so if he freezes and it's shot, it's going to be at least 2/3 open.
Yeah.
Speed's good.
Yeah.
Top 4.
Tee line.
Wait only.
Tee line right now.
It's Brad all the time.
Weight's good.
Line's great.
It's Brad all the way.
Weight's good.
Great
Tee.
to the button.
Tee. You can bite tee.
So Thiessen all the way as he rushes against the grain, trying to hold up the curl.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
It's good.
Nice shot.
Good.
Shot.
Real good.
I mean, scoring here is big.
Good shot.
Yeah.
I like it.
It sort of makes him decide, like he could maybe maybe play something real tough.
If he freeze, he's going to guard. Top 12.
Don't mind that. Or just nosing it.
Don't
I think if you're looking to just scoring, I think you just nose it.
Don't think the double's there.
No, I mean, you're getting force, so now it's just, I don't think you're getting out of this with trying to get a deuce. You push too hard for deuce, and you could give up a steal this end.
Third or a half. Third.
You want to make sure you score.
Going after the double doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, you could try and roll behind it. Yeah.
Something like that, maybe.
Okay, I like that.
Make my last shot easy as possible. Just easy. Okay. Let's make sure we stick around there.
Want to switch? Okay.
I could make something good, and we might just go top 12 in front of that.
I like scoring one here. Stay in control.
Yep.
Yeah, now you're starting to win. It's such a tight game now. You're starting to look at the last half, at the even and the odd end, scoring in the even. Could be what it comes down to, and nobody's given up any points in this game so far.
Control.
Oh, you get rolling over and tucking a piece under that stone edge of the 8.
Okay.
And not going to hang around.
Well,
Just to your point, Cheryl, that was almost a nothing shot, and he just takes his eye off the ball. The concentration's not there, and he's got that angle raised to win or lose a game.
That piques his interest. This just wasn't tough enough.
No, if we're up here, he's just got to hit the 8-foot. Yeah.
That can be a bad habit, though, for players. You know, you get into that where it's an open draw and you just run down and sit in the hack and throw it down there, and you don't do your routine, and you don't want to do that very often.
Yeah. Put it on the tee line.
Switch it up.
I'd like to be at least full 8 and see.
Yeah.
Again, 3, I don't think he's going to hit it, so we may as well cut the draw down a little.
Probably take a little more broom. Like, that's going to be almost to where he has the whole 8-foot anyway.
I think that won't get much more than edge 4.
Yeah, I was thinking that looked close. But.
Yeah. Speed will be good.
A little straighter here. We mentioned earlier, once it crosses the center line, it's not busting to the corners of the sheet as much as it did at the start of the week. Brendan's expecting about 4 feet of curl
right here.
Gave it a little. Yeah, you're right. It's actually a little heavy.
Weight's good.
Top 4.
Where? T.
Brad. T.
Brad.
T.
Line's pretty good.
Don't want it. We're a little heavy.
It's back 8.
Yeah,
we're there.
No,
That's fine.
Okay.
That brings up the point of the stones we've seen in the past at events, Russ, where the ice maker will, as you call it, texture, I'll say sharpen the stones just to give them a little more bite. Jamie Barrasso telling me yesterday he does not intend to. He still thinks there's enough curl in the stones, and so that just adds to the ability of the good teams, the winning teams, to adjust to the ice, to the stones, as they progressively dull up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly, and they have to be aware of that. They can't just go out there day after day after day and expect the same situation. The rocks are going to get maybe a shade faster, a shade straighter, but Jamie can adjust with by clipping a little more off the top of the pebble before the game starts to neutralize the rock straightening out.
Real good to me. Clean it if you're close.
Line's good for button.
Weight's good for button.
Yeah, keep your brush down. Shot, Kevin.
Good throw.
And the weight was good just for the top edge of the button. Nice draw against the 3. Another force.
Shot, Kevin.
Just put it right there. That will work as we welcome you back. 7th end now as we begin the championship pool play. Our feature, Alberta. Kevin Cooey out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary against Brendan Bottcher, team wildcard, the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. Wildcard does have the last rock. They have the hammer here in the 7th, playing the Yellowstone. Throwing lead for Bottcher is Carrick Martin.
Our line's pretty close.
Okay.
Whoa.
Heavy.
Close.
Whoa.
Our line's good. Our line's good.
It's back 8.
Don't need to.
It's back 8.
Our line's real good.
Got to sit.
Back 12.
Second shot isn't super important.
It should stop.
Staying in the house is. It's a good shot. Very good.
That plays.
First shot. I think we freeze it again. You
Let's hate this.
Yeah, I think so, Koo. Lock it right on the nose, Flash. Speed's good here. Pull up. Yep.
Top 12.
Colton Flash, as he joins the team this year, as well as BJ Neufeld for this 4-year run, the new Olympic cycle quadrennial beginning.
Gotta go, guys.
Previous 3 Briers, of course, with Steve Laycock out of Saskatchewan. Canadian junior champion with Braden Moskowy. And just crossing over the nose.
Just about perfect. That angle hurts them just enough that they can hammer those out of there eventually.
Here we go.
Yep. Clean.
You're okay.
Good speed.
Keeps Blank's okay, Ben.
No, but he's then going to nose this in the second shot.
It's interesting, the different configurations at the start of an end, and when you make that decision like Cooey is now to, well, we're probably not going to steal this end, so let's force him. Aren't any guards.
Yep. Hard man.
Well, and interesting that Team Wildcard goes to the wings instead of throwing the corner, but they're looking at the possibility of a blank.
Shot goal.
Shot Flash.
Trying to make a roll.
Yeah, that's
Speed was okay here.
Oh, quick.
You can already hear
Same as everywhere.
Kevin Cooey and BJ Neufeld under their breath talking. If they go there, we're going to go over here. But you have to be prepared, obviously.
I like it.
No.
Not a hair heavy.
We're bumping.
Just in case it doesn't go that way.
Right. And you can also run yourself out of time if you wait till the other rock stops and then you start deciphering all the situations. Well, this is still on the center guard.
Yep.
We're by.
Oh, that extra little brush, and now they'll miss it at the back.
Oh, and they were hoping you make that freeze, and then Cooey blasts and chases it. Then the blank was an opportunity for a wild card, but not now. It's just hung mostly weight.
Okay, so let's just think this through then, Russ, because Cooey was expecting him to get that freeze down to the corner. How does it change his thinking?
Anything too far over here?
Well, now he can hit that yellow one with the fairly confident that they can actually get away with force here. But that little biter at the back, that would still scare me a bit. Thiessen was heavy in that, but it's still in the paint. If it's in the paint, it can go in the scoreboard. So there's going to be some multiple double opportunities here for Bottcher.
Yep.
Hard Flash, real hard Flash.
Gotta
really
go,
hard
Flash.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Hard.
You gotta
This
go.
is rock again.
Remember that.
Real hard.
Now Flash, joined by Hebert.
I'm not sure.
That's okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's really good. You look at those two didn't stagger up top almost.
Good beach.
Rolled enough, so now anything that wildcard does, you've got those short little runs.
Yeah, but they'll hit them right. What don't you
I
think?
think you could almost make this kind of a shot.
Okay.
Be interesting. Can they work their way out of this 4 red to score that back one?
Okay.
Thin 3/4.
Yeah, you might. That's close for
Triple.
the triple.
Where am I hitting it? 2/3?
2/3, yeah.
Yeah. Firm?
I thought they'd go in the pocket, Cheryl, and then stay right there.
Yeah, or they maybe the outturn come around freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Extend to me.
Hurt.
They're going to sit there. And,
well, they made the triple, but jammed it.
Yeah, they got caught in that little biter at the back.
That was close. You're sitting there if you're Darren going, awesome, great, over there. Yeah, stuck it. Oh, and then there.
Kind of wait, Kev. Easy.
You like?
Weight's good. Oh. Maybe a hair
This end,
firm.
they've gone from maybe a deuce to a blank to maybe now a force.
Yeah, that's true.
I just think I might hurt it. Doing anything in this spot.
And will not come back.
Now that was the force opportunity. Well, that might be in there.
I'm saying in.
Yeah, are you?
This is in.
Yeah.
It's in.
Freeze the bat.
Oh, goodness. Look
One
at
right
me.
this year. Look at me.
It's good speed here.
Yeah, it's nice speed.
You get more points if you don't hesitate and you're right, too.
And you were quick.
Thank
Oh,
you.
it's fast.
3-1 Team Canada as they play in 6. Team Canada sitting 2, so that's what's facing Manitoba and Mike McEwen.
Well, Mike had an opportunity on his first stone to make a double to lie to, just caught it on the wrong side and jammed his own out and left Team Canada lying 1. Brad Duchar replaced the other one, so this is the force, needs a bite of the 8-foot.
The 2-time defending champion Brad Gushue out of the Ballyhaley Golf and Country Club and Remax Center
Line's good.
in St. John's against Manitoba Mike McEwen from West St. Paul.
Line, a little heavy, I thought.
Yep,
a little heavy.
line.
Which good.
Yep, line.
Colin Hodson, Derek Somogalski.
Just making sure. Good sweep.
To the top 4, single.
Yeah, Mike. I'll put on your first one. That was close, man.
Team Wildcard switching gears. With that one just hanging around there might have been a chance if that was out, you get the blank back into play, but now trying to see if there's a chance to score a deuce this way.
Hard
Yep.
flash.
Has to pick it.
Over here. Okay, you're okay.
Whoa.
I think it's good.
Whoa.
Touch that.
Oh, how nice is that?
Effortless power, isn't it? Like a big backswing, and he just sets it down. He's so tall, lets out to the hog line in a hurry.
Double there.
Backswings are coming back into vogue. You've got
Great
Cooey,
toss,
you've got
Kev.
Molding, Forget.
Coming around.
Me too.
Double?
Yeah, I guess. I thought they'd play the come around. But you make the double, you get the blank, and you're into that important 8th end with the last brick. It is there, isn't it?
It is.
Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Yeah.
Yes, stay with it now. Carrick Martin
Whoa.
called off. 1. Coming across. You going to get this? Going to touch it enough? Bang, and away it goes. Just enough.
The confidence of throwing that shot in that situation. You're forced if you don't make that double. Really good.
Good call. Good call. Perfect.
And the compliment, of course, to Darren Molding to call the line.
Just a great double.
Throw in heel.
No, just
Normal.
good normal.
Okay.
Whoa.
Be a little straighter here by
Yep,
now
yep.
this time of the week.
Hard bend.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
Really close.
Close to the roll.
Whoa, flash.
And will it spin?
good try.
Will it hang around? And no, just spins out.
Almost rolled on top.
Good throw, Kev.
Try two. Oh, boy.
Shame to see either team lose this game.
It's as close as we've seen for a game. And this end went back and forth so many times.
Getting a free one. Botcher. Through it goes, and so we'll put a blank on the board. Just the second time. We did it in the first. It remains 4-3 Alberta.
Halfway.
Alberta lead. Van Hebert is second, coming down to try and cover the shot rock. Corner up by Team Wildcard, and it is Brendan Botcher. The wildcard team at this year's Brier. But does have last rock as you compare the numbers of the leads, Ben Hebert and Karin Martin.
Weight's good.
Well, that was a great timing for a blank by Team Wildcard. Now got to hammer an 8. If things work out the way they should, hammer an 8 and hammer in 10. And Cooey only has it in 9.
Good sweep.
Oh. Nice. Good shot.
A great game out of Kerr.
Good brush, Brad. Shot. Up 8.
That's just whiskered by the guard.
He's good here, Flash. Top 8. Lock this on.
Northern Ontario against British Columbia. Again, you know, you make the most of those last rocks. A deuce, a 5, a deuce, a deuce. And now here we go again. Here's Brad Jacobs.
He is unrelenting. He hit to and rolled to lie 2 on his first, and Jim Cotter not able to execute. And so already lies 1, a chance to convert yet again. Needs 4 foot.
Stay close, Ryan. Yep. Okay, you're by. You're by. Yep. Hard. Right up. Right up. Hard, Ryan.
And the Brush brothers, as they get a little bit of rub and still had something left for 2 more. Wow. That sure makes the most of your last rock.
Oh, does it ever.
If you chip this one, it's pretty good.
4 tries, 11 points.
Like bumper.
Okay.
You're not going to hit much of it unless you hit thin half.
What do we typically say? Hammer efficiency is about 50-55% of the time,
Right.
so that's pretty good.
Bumper.
That's okay. It doesn't have to fully go.
Nice bump.
Clean.
Weight's good. A hair down. Weight's
Clean.
good.
The spot goes.
Whoa. Clean.
The spot goes.
Close. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Watch the roll. Big on the roll. Go, 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 go,
And
go.
just touch it. Now avoid the jam at the back, and they will spill it. And they're sitting 2 with last rock.
What do you got?
Almost rolled under.
Got 3 quarters.
Roll behind her guard, really.
Double there?
No.
No.
Okay.
Just roll behind her guard. It's pretty good.
Good hack. Good hack.
Good hack. I like good hack. Or even board.
Yeah, I like
Stopped the
board.
double, though, didn't it, Charlie D? I thought they'd throw the missile at it, but they can't.
No, so you option to roll behind the center. You could even, if it rolls a long way, you could roll a little further over by the yellow.
Whoa, whoa.
Center
Yes,
guard
board.
would be perfect if they could roll behind that.
Hard. Yes!
Oof. Golden flash. Got to get it by the guard. Those they try to come through this hole, get it by that guard.
Had to let that curl a little more. They could have got the other one.
Tough one, Flash.
Do we just bury around the corner, or we can't and be shot?
Not sure. Dead free
So
that.
blank 7.
That seems okay.
I like that. Yep.
They remain 3-3.
That brings. We could.
The other shot I see is to go around the corner.
We could just hit that one in the back too. Do you want to just talk?
Or
about
we
it?
could bump the red one through.
Yeah. Do you want to just get that out?
Only problem is he won't be shot over here, and I think he can make this double.
Yeah. What do you think about just hitting the one in the back?
I know.
I don't mind that
We
call.
freeze, he freezes.
If anything, I think we need to bump it out. Like,
Yeah, Yeah, what if we just roll
Yeah,
open the foot?
that's a great shot.
Yeah.
I think the freeze
Just
is
back line?
Yep.
the least of
Just
the
if
two
you know that,
desirable
you know
shots
that.
because then they freeze.
It's hard to freeze to it too because the guards are, the rocks and the rings are almost in the way of the draw path.
Yeah, I like this tap.
Yeah, sure. And if things go south, you've still got the blank.
Yeah, because that doubles there.
Solid back line?
Yeah. With that ice, yeah, I'd say solid.
Brad Thiessen.
Clean!
Weight's good.
Whoa!
Just back
Clean.
line. Just
Whoa.
back line.
Whoa! No, you don't need to.
Whoa.
You don't need to.
Okay, weight's good. We're just back line.
Just clean, 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 clean.
Make that roll.
Clean.
Little
clean
roll.
it. Clean it. Yep.
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 Good spot. Very good.
Nice shot.
And right to it.
Yeah, he's just having another great game, Brad Thiessen.
Good call, bud.
90%. In fact, Carrick Martin at 94. Thiessen 90%.
Easy.
Okay.
Put a lot of pressure on Neufeld here. He's hung in there so far, but it's he's had to make some tough shots. Needs another one here.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
I thought they played the double, Cheryl.
Whoa.
Yeah, I thought they'd run right up for that.
Set hard as soon as you let it go.
Roll it to the edge at least, I think.
Yeah.
Comparing the numbers between the two-thirds, BJ Neufeld and Darren Moulding.
Yeah, Brad's got the edge over Colton, but definitely BJ has the edge over Darren Moulding here.
Bradley.
Seems to even out.
Gotta go, bud. Hard. Hard.
Oh, they can get across the nose here and then flip it underneath. Oh, avoid the jam. They do that. Just hit the three.
Oh, massive to avoid the jam.
Good. Good shot.
Why didn't Curry play the double when he had the chance?
I don't know. I was very surprised at that. He always goes to that.
Either that or freeze the back.
What if you make that double?
Double.
I like the roll.
Okay. Pin roll, guys.
I like the roll.
Yeah. Make it.
Seeing how I rolled into the hole is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the in.
I do like this roll now. There is an out-turn double, but the roll, you can roll behind that center as we're looking at it. Or in between those two yellows.
Board. Yeah. Switch. Board waiter there, Beej. Let's make it.
What do you think of that?
Looks good.
Whoa. 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 Whoa, Benny.
Yep. Whoa. Flash. Gotta go.
Gotta go flash.
Hard.
Boy, if they can just get across the nose, roll this underneath. There it is. Oh, and stops right there.
Brilliant.
Great roll. BJ, you could tell he really wanted that. He liked it.
Oh, they needed it to give up 2 or 3 here. They lose the game. So, in theory,
The easiest shot is probably that.
still got that angle raised to sit 3.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty straight here. BJ's didn't curl enough, and
A little down.
Darren's barely did.
Gotta go.
They know it now.
Can you angle this back and hold the shooter?
I think so.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the right weight.
All right, holding.
This looks a bit hot.
Got it back. Yeah, oh, and then it'll go out the back. Can't hold that shooter, though.
Okay.
But look where they are. They're
Killed
underneath.
It's great throw.
That's a pretty good spot.
Good shot.
There's no
Wow, that fell
straight
away.
double. It'd have to be a run back double.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Close.
Just less weight, I guess, was the only way to.
Yeah, and then
Because it was important that that one got
you have to make that.
under. Yeah.
It's hard with less weight, right?
Yeah, it's getting cute. Yeah.
There. Yeah, I mean, that's the other shot.
Freeze or the straight
If you
run
like
on
this,
the
I
red,
like this a
which is
lot.
risky.
Is it ever? It's all or nothing, this run back.
Then you look at the numbers for both skips. Not much to choose between them. Perfect on his draws is Cooey. And then Bottcher with the advantage in hits. The player numbers all brought to you by New Holland. Hashtag Together Blue.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes. Whoa. Yes. Hard, hard, hard. Hard.
One and will only get the top one. Rolls that shooter over to cover the edge of the 8.
Well, it's just about impossible. Just to get one of them is an accomplishment, but
Nice pass, Kev.
now it's a lot simpler deuce here for Bottcher. I thought they played the freeze.
I did too.
Make it good here. You can't freeze to it, right?
Yeah, you're right about that, actually, because
You come here, you miss it, he freezes.
Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Okay.
Whatever we need. Yeah, okay.
I think the problem with the freeze, it still gave Brendan the
like
full
this
4 to draw to, but you miss that run back, you could just give up a 3. It's risky.
With this one, we make it good. Any freeze, we're always shot at the back.
Yeah, I think I just hit the one in the back.
Yeah, me too. It's probably max ice.
That'll be okay.
Speed's good here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Line's a bit tight.
Line's fine.
Give it a little, Brett.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Line's good.
T.
Top 4.
Top 8.
Whoa.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Line's good.
Top 4. It's got a
Line's
curl.
good. Line's good.
Okay, we can wait.
Hard.
Curl.
T.
Curl. We're going to leave a double.
Can you go back?
We can go back.
Go hard. Even. Whoa, no. Yeah.
Trying to use that wide corner.
Good. You're
Trying
good.
to avoid the
You're
double.
good. You're good.
Shot. Nice.
That's good. Make him stick it, Jeff.
Board.
No, normal.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. So Northern Ontario sitting 3. That's what's facing Jim Cotter in BC.
Yeah, just really not a lot of opportunities. Northern Ontario just taking away pretty much anything that started to build up for BC. So he faces 3, nose hit for the single.
Yep, Ben, hard. Hard. Clean. Whoa.
Check up. Good. Cooey makes the hit and stick, and that is for the single for BC, and that will be it. And so they continue to roll along here. Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs, right from draw 1, first stone really. They have been so sharp, and they'll pick up the win, 11-5. So that's now 8 straight, and for British Columbia, one of those teams that came in with 3 losses, they now drop to 4-4.
It's scary how good Northern Ontario looks, and so calm.
Hard. Clean.
Yep.
Hard clean.
Clean.
Hard clean.
And look at this now. How important that last rock, controlling where you get it. Bottcher has the hammer. He picks up the deuce. And with it, he takes the lead. Nothing to see here. Sheet C is empty. It's done as Northern Ontario picks up the win 11-5 over BC. Our game is right next door on Sheet B here at Westoba Place, part of the Keystone Center. So Team Wildcard has the lead, and for the first time they have the lead as they scored 2 and 8. Alberta with last rock. They have the hammer here at 9 playing the Redstone.
Come on, Flash.
Ebert's going to run out of rings here if they don't keep brushing this. It's curling
Hold
hard.
if you can. Whoa, you're okay. Whoa.
No, just.
It's a good spot.
Whoa.
Okay. Right on the beak.
Yeah. You got it.
You're in or you're out.
What do you want?
Whatever you like. I think I like the in the best.
Cooey will
In.
push really hard for a blank this end, and Wildcard will push very hard for a force. Even if Cooey blanks, you still got a tough final end. You need to score deuce. You don't want to get forced then either.
Whoa. Yeah! Whoa! Yeah! Whoa!
Roll it, roll it hard! And look at this, they're going to roll this over on the corner. Not quite.
Fantastic.
Oh, he needed that one.
Good. Double.
Well, Team Canada picked up a single. And so they lead 4-2 over Manitoba as they go to the 8. And they are still about a full in behind everybody else. So they're not very quick over there. Saskatchewan, Ontario in a 3-3 tie, and I see lots of yellows in there.
You do. A really nice shot by Scott McDonald on his final to get through a port and tap the shot stone on the button belonging to Kirk Myers. Back to lie those 3. Kirk is trying to run his own onto the shot stone.
I liked your first call.
From the top edge of the 8. Angle it back. Oh no, coming through the hole. And he'll spin too far.
Yep.
And it'll be a steal of 1 for Ontario.
That's fine. I mean, we're spreading out the rings a bit. It's my only concern.
Ontario now with 13 steals in the event, and that's the best of any team.
You could draw, but then you're into it.
Yeah, their offense for Ontario has been. They just pour it on. They'll take risks without hammer, and they get some steals because of it.
A little bit. It's probably not the worst. I think so.
No, it's just if then he freezes, then he's got us both ways.
I think I like this. I'd like to nose it if we could.
Probably hard to get to nose, Beach, but I only got whatever. A big half. Roll it on over there is pretty good.
For Cooey here's this center guard.
Just
the fact that run back stuck in the rings, the blank's not looking ideal unless you make a move on this rock. I like this call. You made a little soft weight, hit and roll in. You've got 2 red ones miles apart, and you can deal with that shot rock later.
Hard! Come on. Gotta go, Beach. Hard!
Whether they can squeak this by this card. Here it comes. Hebert there. Got it by. No, not quite.
Tons of weight.
Yeah, that's just been the difference. We know Brad had the edge coming in on Colton, and he still does in this game. Just a couple ticks.
It over curled on him last end, didn't it? It hit the corner guard, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a difference.
Well, in such a tight game, that is the difference.
Pull it, Beach.
Get to the...
Oh boy, what a
No, line
Alberta
good.
looked good until that run back was made, and now that's
Hair down.
We're a little light.
the blank's just about off the table. Now can they even score, Alberta?
Brad Thiessen.
We're a little tight.
Yeah, much less get your deuce.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Line's okay. It's perfect. Line's okay. Top 4.
Yeah, no, we can go.
Top 4.
Yeah. Beauty, Brad.
Good.
Had a boy.
Sweet.
That is a good shot.
Yeah. Great shot.
Make that double.
Well, as I say, that front end of Martin at 94, Thiessen at 91.
Just normal.
And there you go, Thiessen just wrapping one around.
Hard. Hair down. Hard, Beach. Weight's good. Hard.
Whoa.
Hard.
Whoa. Roll that just on, Benny.
Trying to roll it just on, and just does.
Tough to make the double with that much weight, and it was partly buried.
That's not a horrible flash. Not bad.
Double wasn't there. Gotta make
those good yellows there.
Yeah, I know. You wouldn't want to flirt with that guard any more than they did.
Just full 12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Key here for molding is to keep this buried. If you leave it open somewhere, set up a double, that's a lonely yellow.
Liked it. Hair heavy, Benny.
I think it's okay.
We're a little tight.
Okay. Line only.
Well then.
Top 8, top 4.
Whoa.
Probably to it.
Yeah, to it.
To it.
Almost.
Still.
No.
Just top 8.
No, top 8.
Top
Weight's
8.
okay.
No.
Top 8.
No.
Top 8.
You gotta let
Top
it
8
die.
though, for sure.
Our line's good. You never need to go for line.
Okay. Sit.
That's a great spot.
down.
Very good.
And top 8.
That's okay. That's fine.
Really?
T-line. Just a little high. Like that?
I don't mind it.
All right.
I like it.
What do you got of this?
I got a piece.
I don't
like
think
pushing
you,
it open. I mean, if I could throw hack, can I throw hack and kill it and stay in the house?
Well, you'd be over here. Timeout.
Yeah, I like this.
Timeout.
So the first of 2 available being taken down by Alberta.
I don't think you can't, like, we're still at least 3 shots to get rid of these 2. I mean, I don't think he's just going to keep ignoring these, right? And then we're still going to have no aggressive shot. Like, you make this, say that's perfect, and that's not an easy shot. I mean, you could be second, but I mean, if you just do that, like if you put it right here,
might be a triple.
like
So
you
you
might
have
have
a
this,
slash, yeah.
and then he's got to do something with this.
Smart call.
Okay. We're gonna need at least 2 shots to kill these guys, even if you make this, right? At least 2.
That was his
Assuming
first
we get a miss.
call. I like it.
Bump it to there, then you might have that, and you might have that. Now that could jam, but
yeah, you could. That's, I mean, that's the absolute probably best shot.
Where into his?
That's just gonna
Other
kill
way,
that
just
one.
open this up.
I was thinking that way too. You can get rid of everything that way.
Clip the back, yeah.
What, this way?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, or you clip either one. But I just don't see how we.
But you're right. You're dead. If I don't make it, we're dead.
Yep.
What do you like, Ted?
I liked your first call. See what he does and then run that in. Then you'll at least have a control rock in front.
Yeah. It's not bad either, Koo. I'm fine with either right now.
Yeah,
whatever you want.
I like that.
tap.
Maybe we
Barry
get a
one,
chance
bump it a bit. Okay.
T-line.
really good advice. I think the long run back is just too hard.
Go on in.
You see these guys make them once in a while, but
Well, the fact that he said if we don't make it, we're dead.
Yeah.
that's
a good, it's well said.
So this one at least lets you live for another couple of
does.
stones.
It
maybe.
gives you some options.
Yeah, you put it that way,
It's easy.
It's an easy sell.
Dead or not dead.
Whoa. Clean.
Whoa,
Back
heavy.
eight. What?
Mine's
Back
good.
8. Whoa, off.
Road.
Heavy.
Yeah, back 8.
Oh, this has to curl a long way.
No. We gotta hit the top one. Gotta hit the top.
Yep. Roll the shooter, Benny. Yep. Hard. Keep going. No. Yep. Go.
Isn't that curious?
Okay.
We see so many
How's that outside triple looking
brushers
right now?
try to
It's not there,
carve
the
a stone,
guard's
help it over, in other words, and they didn't do it in that case.
Yeah, this front end kind of makes their decision early, and then they just kind of live with it.
Freeze is okay.
Timeout.
Don't think that
Timeout.
triple's there. Yellow one
Timeout.
later.
Timeout. Yeah. What about just replacing it? Because right now this goes into this.
Yeah, and this double's jamming there too.
Yeah.
So we can't move any of this.
But I'm not sure this one isn't coming off the back and going, but if our shooter's here,
yeah,
it'll be a little lonely.
We could do this.
That's my first thought.
A force is really good, right? What does he do if we hit this? What does he do if we hit this?
You know, the best shot would be this shot and just tap it 2 inches.
Yeah.
1 inch.
Yeah.
Just to guarantee that jams.
I think you just throw the same. We could have made that with what you threw.
I'm good with that.
Okay. And it's okay if we just freeze the pocket, but it's great if we can touch it.
I like this.
Same weight.
Yeah.
We didn't sweep it.
Yep.
Let's drop in here on this game, Team Canada and Manitoba. Again, I'm pointing out, Kathy, because they're just completing 8, and already, I mean, time is ticking away here. They may be in some time trouble. Final stone on the way for Manitoba.
Well, he does have 6 minutes left, but you're right, Vic, 2 ends to go. He made a nice tap back through the port to lie shot on his first, but Brad Gushue able to pick it out and lie too. So this is the force again.
So they do have some backing. Shot Rock is sitting back edge of the 4 as we watch Darren Molding. And there is the single for Manitoba. They have 2 to go. And 7:47 for Team Canada. 6:19 on the clock for Manitoba.
Hell, that's tight for time. He could probably do it, but
that's a great shot.
How accurate are the shots?
And you notice that now they didn't have it last year either, so it's not a surprise. But the Bottcher team does not have an alternate, and they do not have a coach here. It's just the way they operate. So nobody came out for their timeout.
6.
Well, here we go. The shot that they said they're dead if they miss it. They have to now try it. And that one might even go into that red one. The angles aren't great here at all. You're running in the wrong color.
I actually thought it was a brilliant move by Brendan to not remove. They could have hit and rolled at that red, but it's actually helping them.
Yep, it is.
If the triple was attempted, it probably was jamming, and now this here.
Right there. Hit it right there. BJ Neufeld.
Nope. Yep, Hartman.
Now, here they go. Hebert will take it. Now the line call from Cooey. Where are you going to go? Get it by. And they're close, and they'll kill their one on the left. They'll move a lot of stones. Leave right now. Shot Rock on the lid. Also the shooter still in front, covering shot stone.
Well, the problem is this one right here does not move. So there's a center guard.
And where's the Shot Rock? Right behind it.
That one was shot. Just I mean, hardly anything.
Yeah, well, it's just you need to hit it on the nose and take the right curl, right?
Because the one you ran back actually hits the other one first instead of that one.
Jeez, that was so close to being brilliant.
It would have been nice to be 4th shot, too. Case, yep.
It's not really hedging up yet, is it?
Nope. Nice spot.
Well, there's a good sign. We usually talk at this time of a game when the center path between the 4 foot will fudge up, as they say. Pebble flattens out, but Bottcher saying it's not happened so far. Decent.
Clean. Clean.
Roll it. Any roll.
Across the nose and rolls towards center and will tuck a piece underneath.
Nice shot.
Good roll.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Thought it would finish a bit more.
It's great. A little surprised too, Russ, that it didn't curl up for them.
Wow, we're only talking half an inch there. It's just any thinner at all that rolls right underneath. It's still, as they said, pretty good.
Can you get just to the nose and try and split them, and you'll create a little bit of a wall back 4 foot?
I think so, but the wall better be perfect because Brendan will be able to see most of this.
Or you know what I could do? Not easy, is just try and hit this and kind of stay there. And
right, if you ripped it, you'd have this for 2. I think I like our call.
I'm just not sure I'm going to get... You think I could ever get to nose with Hack?
Guard's pretty long.
Yeah. I think so. Just Hack. I think so, Kev. You got to be just Hack, but I think so.
Do you even need Hack?
Okay, just... If it's not going to get there,
back 8.
Hit it just a millimeter high.
Is that what we're trying, this?
No, we're trying your shot. Looks like Max. Sliver less.
Yeah, no kidding.
Queen.
Whoa.
Queen.
Kevin Cooey and his first. Right now in some trouble here. Wild card.
Hard flash. Keep going.
Get it by that guard. Trying to get to the nose if they can. Oh, and they'll stuff it there and then roll the shooter off. So they are sitting second shot. But same situation, I guess, if you could play, you play the hit and roll back.
Well, definitely hit it, because that kills any chance of a score of more than one for Cooey, and then you're laughing, you get Hammer coming home. But yeah, roll it back's good.
Yeah, you might get a steal out of it.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Really well played in by Team Wildcard here.
For sure.
Yeah. Love it.
Good hack.
Are you just throwing the same?
That was probably bored, hey?
It was good hack.
Yeah, it was solid. Solid hack.
Okay. We'll just manage it here better.
Okay.
I think they want to roll right over to the other side of the 4-foot.
A little more.
Okay, this is interesting here. I mean, you're trailing by 1. Can you not get to shot Stone? Or why are they playing this run back?
I don't think he wants to be forced. He thinks that he can play the blank. He made a great shot on this first one, went around buried in the 4-foot, and Scott McDonald threw a bullet and just grazed it sideways out of the house.
Wow. Kevin Marsh calling line. Kirk Myers throw. Got it back. Got it. Oh, no. And he will be. He'll take that single.
How close was that?
Nice toss.
So they are forced. They will be tied for 4. Ontario has last rock coming home. Those two teams both had 3 losses.
Same shot Kevin just threw, but it's going to be for a single if he makes it.
Against 4.
Yep. Just hack.
Easy.
Interesting. That first game was against his brother, Jamie.
Doesn't get forced very often.
And oh dear.
Good. 1 yellow.
1 yellow it is.
Yep. 1 yellow.
I was kind of hoping for 1 red.
Seven 7-0 Alberta, 6-1 wild card. It is Team Wildcard. Brendan Bottcher out of Edmonton that does lead by 2 as we welcome you back. We go to the 10th. And once again, Alberta with last rock playing the Red Stones. It's not a lot to choose in terms of the difference. It's just that odd shot. And at this level, 1 shot either way can make a big difference.
Well, and it was interesting when the Stones all came to rest on the last one of Cooey's and he rolled out. You heard Darren Moulding say, I don't know, I kind of think I wanted it to be red. And Kevin Cooey was okay with giving up 1.
Okay.
They have hammer, but they got to figure out a way to convert.
I just don't want to leave the double into it.
Yeah. Do you hate
if we're
half?
deeper and he makes the roll.
If we half and then rip, it's
what
a max of 2.
Do you like the guard?
You like the guard?
Yeah.
I'm just worried he's going to go here.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought he might run it.
And then are we going to ignore it and start tapping?
Okay. Yep. T-line.
This is the problem with the 5 rock rule. You just don't know where to put the 5th rock. You could guard that situation. Cooey's going thanks because he's going to go around it. You go around this corner guard. You don't get it in the right spot. Cooey goes thanks. It's tough.
There's more than I've seen for 1. For sure. Weight's good. They're heavy.
Yeah, I thought.
Do we have to hit it?
No.
Well,
weight's good.
T-line.
Our line's good.
We're T-line.
Our line's good now.
Okay.
Right on the T-line.
Yeah. Well, just tough T. Tough T.
Looks there. Looks there. Looks there. You're good. Looks there.
It is.
Good judge, boys. Very good.
That's good stuff.
Nice shot.
We liked your first call. Very 1. Top tee.
Colton Flash.
Up there.
No, you pointed out that
Top 8. Whoa. Top 4.
Whoa, they needed a flash
perfect.
of brilliance. I think you said. Colton is 78% today, and he's being outplayed at that second spot. Brad Thiessen at 92.
And more so in the second half, too. And it hasn't really been his draw weight that he's struggled with. He came in just is with his hits. And when you're playing with Kevin Cooey, he relies on that run back so many times.
Got it, Brad. Same weight.
Same weight. Okay.
Really nice come around by Colton there.
We're going around.
Amazing. Botcher with control of the game in the ninth stayed very aggressive, even though there was danger, and it paid off, and he's doing it again.
No. Heavy right now.
We're close now.
No, it's got to curl. It's got to curl.
It's heavy.
We're frozen.
No! No.
It's heavy.
Oh, yeah, no, we're right to ours. Right to ours.
Okay, it's coming in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, it started off, of course, quietly. Alberta having last rock. They get 2, then they reply back at 4th. Wild card, that deuce in 8, that stands out. And, of course, the steal to go up by 2. And really, there he is, a young Brendan Bottcher, out curling somebody he's admired for so many years, Kevin Cooey. That's the difference. The Game Story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
You could do this.
Timeout number 2 for Alberta and Cooey.
Does that ever touch that red, though?
Yeah.
It'll touch it, but
I don't think you're throwing a lot of weight.
Actually, I don't know if it will hit it. It'll just roll into it like this.
Team Canada is sitting the 1 and top edge of the button. Get in there for a deuce.
You can. That Yellowstone, that is second shot, just thrown by Mike McEwen, did not want to freeze, just slid that little bit too far, so he is not shot. And it is a chance, but it's a very small scoring area, but it certainly is there for 2.
And again, you see there, 2:44 is what's left for Manitoba. 5 minutes exactly on the clock for Team Canada.
Line's good. T-line, yep. Line's good.
So Brett Gallant and Jeff Walker on the brush. Mark Nichols calling the line. Smallest of parts there. Just grab that as much as you can and hook it in.
Wow. What a beauty.
He's made some big draws.
Hard Benny.
Of course, 6-3 lead.
Oh, there wasn't. How about he had a piece of the button. I had to get a big piece of the button.
2-time defending champion.
It's hard to believe the 2-time defending champions kind of sliding under the radar. They're all talking about, Cooey's undefeated, North Ontario's undefeated, Botcher's on fire. Watch out for Gushue.
Do you think you can nose it and get it out?
No.
I was thinking just tack on the nose.
They were trying to squirt that yellow that's on the tee line on the left behind the redstone and try and give it a little bit of backing. Over curled a bit.
I think it ended up pretty good, though.
No, it's not bad.
Isn't it?
I think I've got edge.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Are we sure it's going to go, though? It's got
Will it go?
Oh, yeah. You hit it on the nose. It's got easy.
I think I can hit it on the nose.
Okay.
If we touch the top, problem is it's going to go into our yellows.
Yeah.
No,
I mean if we ever touch the top.
I don't know.
I'll make a call early enough.
Okay.
They don't want to remove those yellows for Alberta.
Trying to kick that out. Now they have to graze the guard. And what Darren's saying, if I tick the guard, will it carry him off and get one of my own?
Okay.
It's fine.
Almost right in the toe.
Or the hack waiter on the back one.
No, we got to be quick. This is hard to get rid of.
Okay. Yeah, I like your call.
Board.
Let's make it beach. Roll
Board
dead
weight.
buried.
They're fighting time here now. Under 2 minutes. Hate to be rushing a finesse shot.
And use both your timeouts.
Real hard, Benny. Hard. Hard. Whoa.
Sit.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Nope. I like the angles.
Yeah, it's not bad. Hey, Beach.
Do you run it?
When Flash came down and didn't roll this one where he wanted to, it actually helped because it kept this one here, and now if Bottcher comes in this way, they might get absolutely nothing out of it. So they got to be careful here.
Yeah, I guess if you get the other red on the other side, that's fine.
And
that's great.
And the chips are yellow too. Yeah.
Yeah, either or with this
what
slash.
What do I got to hit?
About a half.
Okay.
Thin half.
You can go across the top of the, well, I guess it's second shot stone, that red that's frozen, or you can go across the top of the furthest red stone. You can clip either.
You could get the outside red, yes.
Yep, really got to go.
Hard! Hard breath! Hard!
Hard.
Uh-oh. That's the problem. That's where that yellow, it's funny. We just drew it up. Flash missed that yellow one, and it's come back to bite them. Team wild card. Wow.
You got to roll, Beach.
Whoa, clean.
Whoa,
whoa, whoa. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Off, flash. Gotta go, guys. Gotta go. Anything. Anything.
Go, Ben.
Hard.
Go. Shot.
Oh, they get away with it at the back. That'll just hang on there, but boy, there they are, just piling them in there.
Well, they had to roll that because you see it's a natural into the pile. If it was over on center line, this makes it a lot harder.
And that's the only way to get into that pile.
If we can, like.
Yeah, it's too.
Okay,
great roll.
Yeah. Let's try and make a double. In turn, nice and hard.
Yep.
Still going to try it. It's probably their
half.
only chance to get over there.
Yeah, they had to roll a foot farther. This has to be like a 6-second peel to get on top of that one. Oh man, it's funny how it works, isn't it? They were trying to move that yellow, Flash didn't get it, and it ended up queuing it up for molding to double jam. Think he can get to the side of that?
I think they can. This is going to be hard.
Hard! Hard!
Right away, they pick him up. Decent. Bang.
Okay.
Went underneath.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
Where's this come from?
One shot that actually wasn't even the call.
Right.
And then a mistake by Darren.
Right now, no, we just got to be way over.
Kev, I think.
They tried a really hard shot with Darren.
Yeah, in hindsight.
All I could see when I was drawing it up was jam, jam,
Danger.
jam.
You got to be full 8, right?
Yeah, full 8.
Because if it freezes on the one in the 8 foot, we can nose here.
Yeah, sounds good.
So let's make
full
this
8.
good.
We're on the T line.
Now they're rushing. Now they all of a sudden they get lots of times. They got to cool it down here to make a draw. You got to be in that zone.
Felt there to me.
I felt there. I got 403.
Easy, guys.
Line's fine. I don't think it's heavy, though.
Show them where, Beach. It can curl. No, line's good.
Yeah, anywhere
Flash
T-line
is tight.
or better.
Line's good. Line's good. All there. It's close, though. No. Just.
That's what happens when you rush.
Okay, Kev.
And deep he goes.
Yeah.
Make that, and I don't think you can get 3.
Well, he's going to run the guard back, but I think that's our only call.
Yep.
Glue it in there?
Yeah.
All he's got.
We can maybe weld it and he jams on the side.
Horrifically bad.
I don't know why.
I thought when I let it go, I said I think it's there.
I don't know why they went this wide either, Cheryl. Like if they put it there, Cooey, then this freeze is made like that. You've already got your deuce.
Yeah, the concern was if you didn't get it back to T-line and you leave an easy into the pocket. Double.
Absolutely, yeah. Top 8's not good, is it?
No.
Yeah, good point.
Maybe going out to the wings gives them. This is not an easy freeze.
No, this is a saver here. Right now, they're sitting 1, 2, 3, and 4. They're 2 down.
Whoa, line's good. Whoa.
Wild card may have thought they had this game in their pocket. Trying to hold it up now.
Line's good.
Decent now.
Yeah, line.
Okay, drag it down there, boys. Put it right in the crotch.
Never.
Right on the corner.
Never.
Sit.
Right on the corner.
Good shot.
Just like that.
That's jammable.
Ooh, that might jam over on the right.
Darn
too.
right.
All right, in a 4-4 tie, Saskatchewan is the shot rock. Last rock coming up here for Ontario and Scott McDonald.
Well, he made a good one on his first one, came off one of the corner guards and removed the other stone belonging to Saskatchewan in the house, but Kirk Myers just made that draw. It is not frozen, so he doesn't have to worry about bouncing off, but he can't see it from the hack.
There is that guard midway between the hog line and the house, just off center. You'll see it coming into view here. Forget picks him up. Staying with it all the way. As you can hear Buke calling out. Stay with it. Stay with it. Great shot. You bet it is. And they'll push it back. And they'll pick up the win. 15 seconds remaining. Final stone on the way for Alberta. And Cooey down by 2. Bang. Oh, they'll get the win. The little bit of magic. Somehow he finds a way. Kevin Cooey will score the 3 for the win. Make the final 7-6 to go to 8-0. And Bottcher thought he had it. He'll fall now to 6-2. And avoiding that jam for the 3rd point.
The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Tim Hortons, official coffee of curling Canada. The 2019 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Find comfort in Purex. By Pioneer Hybrid, serving Canadian farmers for over 70 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Somehow he just manages to find a way to win. We said earlier there's something about wearing the maple leaf. Possibility that always brings out the best in Kevin Cooey, and what a shot this was.
Well, the hard part for this is Bottcher's half an inch heavy, or he can't get this out. Watch how close this red rock gets to his own red rock. Oh, just misses by a hair. Otherwise, that's unmade.
For the win. Key shot brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. And we have our 4th final, and it's a 6-3 win for Team Canada. And so they now go to 7-1, and it's now 4-4 record for Manitoba and Mike McEwen. Now, however, you have to remember this. That loss by wild card brings them back. Again, there's that 2-game spread, so anybody that lost today to fall to 4, including Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and BC, quite happy with the way Team Alberta was able to pick up that win and bring wild card back. So tonight, when we're back with you again, we'll see all Ontario, the North against the South. Scott McDonald coming off a win over Saskatchewan. Brad Jacobs and the 13 champions looking very impressive. 8 straight wins, taking apart BC 11-5 when we join you at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're into the Grade 8. This is the championship round of this year's Tim Hortons Brier as we head towards the weekend and the Final 4. Till we talk with you at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for joining us. The Tim Hortons Brier is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.